Sexually, oh my god. Let's talk about sex. What has changed sexually? Ooh, this is gonna be like too much information, but this is, yeah, I'm making this video for educational purposes. So I hope nobody takes that as out of context. But anyway, when I started HRT, I didn't notice it until like way into my HRT. Like 3 months later, I noticed that erections were not happening. I was not thinking about sex at all. At all. I went 3 months without like a sexual thought or in horny at all until I was like reminded like, oh wait, you know what? I haven't played with myself, and it hit me like, oh my god, it's because of HRT. It's you don't get easily aroused and you lose on HRT. You don't get easily aroused and you begin to understand men a lot better because testosterone is a beast when it comes to sex and being aroused. As a woman on estrogen, that thing comes down, that beast like go to sleep, and it doesn't show its head. Rarely it shows its head, and it's such a relief because you understand like how much of your brain power, of your time was consumed with sex. You can talk to people without, I don't know, without your body acting up. Without your body acting up. You can talk to people, people can touch you, and you don't really think any of it. And it's a relief. It's truly, truly a relief. You don't miss it. It's not like, oh my god, you know, it's so I remember when I first started and I thought, you know what, this is gonna kill my sex drive, because that's what you hear a lot before you transition, that HRT is gonna kill your sex drive. And you hear from guys who are interested in trans women say that a lot. Oh, I hate being with a transgender person because HRT has killed their sexual drive. And it's true to a certain extent, but it's not 100% correct. The sex drive goes down, you're not truly interested in sex, but you do get aroused. It's just, it takes a lot of work, it's mental work, and your body doesn't work anymore like it used to work on testosterone when it comes to sex. A guy has to be more romantic. A guy has to know where to touch a girl, what turns her on, you know? And it becomes this whole, I don't know, this whole situation where the foreplay has to be elaborate in a way and longer. And whew, yeah, guys, you guys have to do your job, because it's not easily, you don't easily win that with playing it quickly with a girl, because it's all mental. It's really all mental. As for orgasm, it disappears. Like, it's seriously, there's nothing left. You hardly can have one, and nothing comes out. Oh my god, I can't believe I'm making such a video, but you know what, I'm gonna commit myself. There's like, a sperm does not come out at all. There comes a point where there's nothing. There's a point where sometimes you're at the verge of having an orgasm. That feeling of build-up is there, and then it just disappear. Not like, but it's, that's it. You're not gonna feel anything except frustration. So be ready for it. I don't know if it's different with any other girls. The other thing that I want to say that has changed sex-wise when it comes to that. Oh, I forgot what I was gonna say. I keep forgetting these things. I talk about orgasm, I talk about erections, I talk about the mental aspect of it. That's it. That's all there is to the sex part. Yeah, so normally that's very useless, but some of us don't care. I don't care. That is just, it has always been useless, and to be honest, I can't wait for the future. Oh yes, the sex part. Yes, now I remember what I wanted to say. You are not always thinking about sex, and you're not easily aroused, but there are certain times in the month where you get sexually aroused. All of a sudden, it's kind of like a wave, like a heat. It's not even down there in the genitalias. It's like it's a heat running in your body, and my breast becomes full, very full, very heavy, and kind of like a little bit tender, and it's kind of like, oh my god, I need it. Like I really need this right now. I don't care with who. Normally it's my boyfriend. It's always with my boyfriend. So, but that's exactly how you feel. Like, oh my god, I need to have this right now. And it's not down there. It's just a strange feeling. It's kind of like you feel it, and it can drive you insane. It's when a woman gets horny, it's like more powerful than a guy, actually. Maybe because a guy can get off more easily, but oh my god, it's kind of like, I get wild. Yo, it's kind of like it's just a build-up. Like you don't feel anything for months or weeks, and all of a sudden, like when you actually get horny, then it all comes like rushing, and you just need to take care of it. You just need to take care of it. And the other thing is like, I don't know if how many people have read Twilight, but in the book, like Jacob can imprint, which means that he sees somebody and he falls in love with that person for life. That's like imprinting. When I get horny, I look around like a room, like when the horniness is taking over. If I look around a room and I notice the most masculine guy in the room at that moment, I imprint in him until that wave of arousal passes. So normally it's like I become obsessed with that person. Not that I'm gonna sleep with them or anything, but it's like I imprint on that person, and it's kind of like, why? And when I thought about it a little bit deeper of why this happens, I came with a theory that perhaps this has to do like a lot with reproduction. And if you have any other theories out there, please correct me on this because I'm not a scientist. But I think it has to do with like reproduction, where a woman wants to just have sex like with the alpha male because they're good for making children. So I guess this is what happened to me, because in my reproduction cycle, I just want the best male species to reproduce with at that moment. So I imprint on the most masculine person on the room. But that is wild. That is really wild, and that happens to me. If you're liking this video so far, please hit subscribe and hit that bell notification button so you get notified every time I put a video up. And yeah, see you next time.